Hello and welcome to video number 8. Today we're going to teach you the divide command here on our Farnsworth house. Okay, so what we have is right down here, or actually we have a curve. Let's find this curve that we use for our, yep, there it is, the curve we use for our glass. All right, and I'm going to do the same thing. Actually, I'm going to invert my selection and hide everything, but I want to see my reference images, so I've got my curve selected. I'm going to hold down Shift and I'm going to select those two images as well. And now I'm going to go up here to this little guy, go over to my invert hide, and there we go. Okay, so let's take a look at our mullions around here. Okay, so it looks like we've got 1, 2, 3. So we got 1 there, 2 there, 3 there, 4 there, and I'm not trying to deal with the columns, I'm just trying to deal with the mullions. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's 1, 2, 3. All right, so there's 4 along the long end and then 3 along the short end. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start to create those things. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go to my top view, and I'm going to click on this little curve here. Right, so there's 4 mullions. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this curve and I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to explode it for a second, and I'm going to run a command called divide. Right. So divide, and this will divide a curve or anything really. Right now it says number of segments is 8. I actually want 4 segments. 4 segments there, and I'm going to hit right there. So split equals no. That means we're going to keep the curve the same. Mark the ends yes. Group output. So watch what happens when I select 4 and it's marking the ends. Hit enter. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points, right? And how many mullions do I need? Let's go back and look. I already know the answer to this, but let's count it. I need 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I'm going to go back to my top. This is that fence post problem. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 problems, but I need 1, 2, 3, 4 points along this curve, right? So I'm going to hit Control Z, and I'm going to select that curve, and I'm going to type in divide again. And this time, where it says number of segments, I'm going to say 3. Enter. So now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. And remember over here, I'm going to need 1, 2, 3. So one segment here, another one here, and there's going to be a door in the middle. Oh, actually, sorry, it's right over here. There's going to be 2 here and then 1 there. So I'm going to need 3 as well, right? So this one we're going to do individually because we're going to place the door in at a later date. But over here, let's just run this command up here again. So if you want to repeat the command, you can just hit the space bar, and number of segments is 3, and I can just hit enter again, and I'm going to have exactly what I want. Now here I'm going to want 1, 2, 3 spaces. So I'm going to select that curve, and look at that. Oh, look at that, 3 segments again. So I can just hit enter, click, just like that. All right. Now, right here, we're going to need a few other points. I want to make sure my midpoint snap is on, so I know where the middle, there it is, click. So it's not 100% accurate, right? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of fudge the doors a little bit. It looks like one door is going to be about there. Okay, and now I'm going to take this point and I'm going to mirror it along this line so I know that this is equidistant. So I don't have to take the time to measure it. I'm just going to mirror it. So I'm going to type in MIRROR, select this point, and it'll snap right to it. Okay, so what I just did is I just divided this curve here so that I can begin to create some mullions. Okay, so I'm going to stop the lesson right here, and in the next one we're going to add them. All right, thanks very much. Have a good day. Bye.